Hey guys, welcome back to 6 Cars. So we are on site here in Aoyama at the Honda sort of corporate office, but they also have like a welcome center showroom inside. And we are going to head inside because you can see the signage on the door there. It says Acura Integra, which is actually very, very rare here because Acura does not exist in Japan. But we are getting to see the Japanese, I guess, quasi-debut of the new Integra Type-S. We're going to head inside these doors over here and go check out the new Acura Integra Type-S. Okay, so there it is, the new Acura Integra Type-S debuted in Japan. So basically the Acura Civic Type R. Same platform as the new FL5. It's got the same turbo 2-liter inline-4 engine. Yeah, same chassis. It's obviously the main difference is just the body styling. So yeah, the only difference, I mean, yeah, same Brembo brakes, same tires, everything like that. The only main difference is the power is bumped up by 5. So the Integra Type S is sitting at 320. The Civic Type R FL5 is at 315. They both have the same torque at 310. And yeah, it's pretty much the same size too. Like the Type S is a little bit wider just because of these little wide body arches that look really, really good, by the way. That's about it. Tiny bit heavier too. It's still got that triple center exit exhaust too. The back looks really nice. Damn, quite like that. Let's get a closer look at some finer details. Just a closer look at this front end. I do really like it. It's very aggressive. Interesting thing I didn't notice in the photos, I think the base Integra has this too. The grille design is really cool, just sort of how it almost like caves in on the Acura badge. Looks like sort of a sunflower pattern. It's really cool. And this little hood intake is so aggressive and just makes the car look that much cooler, that much nicer. Really nice. Again, just little touches they've done with this Integra and how far it's come from the base model over there. You can see how much potential this platform has, and then just a look at the wide body, the flared fender arches. Very cool looking. I really, really do like this rear diffuser section. Like, it's such a huge improvement over the base new Integra. I think I speak for a lot of people when we said we were slightly disappointed when the red one over there first came out. You know, it was just a 4-door and, you know, it didn't really have the essence of the original Integras, you know, the DC2 and the DC5. But then when they did this Type S, it was just a whole other ball game. It's so much cooler. And I don't know, like, there's the FL5 over there. The styling on the new Integra Type S, it could be better. It actually, I mean, I think they did a great job. I mean, it could be actually better than the Civic Type R. I mean, it's all opinionated, but they did an amazing job. Yeah, just another nice, cool little feature at the back, this rear deck lid sort of lip spoiler. It sits over the trunk. Another nice little touch just to add a little more aggressiveness to the Integra Type S. Really accompanies the front end as well with that hood intake. See plenty of the outside. I think we should jump inside there and have a look at the interior and check out some of the finer details of the Integra Type S. I do like the look of these red and black two-tone seats though. So yeah, let's just jump in, see how they feel, check everything out. So inside's a little different than the Honda Civic Type R. The Acura is generally a bit more luxury oriented. You can see the big obvious thing is I'm in Japan, but I'm sitting on the left side because this is a North American market car. Those strange they've debuted it in Japan because you can't actually buy it here. Acura does not exist. So it's still cool to let them see it. There's the big selling feature for me right there, 6-speed manual. So again, same gearbox, same transmission as the Civic Type R. Wireless charging too, that's always nice. But I do like the red accents throughout the interior. Definitely gives like a classic Honda Type R vibe. Very reminiscent of the old EK9s for the Civics, and then DC2s and DC5s for the Integras. White on red. Yeah, that's really nice actually. We can also get a look at the heart of the beast under the hood, the 2-liter single turbo inline 4. So yes, again, just to reiterate, the same engine from the FL5 Civic Type R, same engine from the previous gen, FK2 actually, but again, 5 extra horsepower in the Acura compared to the Honda. So they worked a little bit of magic just to get that tiny extra bit, just to make a little bit of a difference. And just to look at these new wheels they have on the Type S2, sitting in front of those big old Brembo brakes again, and 265 Michelin Pilot Sport 4s at the front and in the rear too, actually. So front wheel drive, but non-staggered setup. So interesting. Probably a lot of grip out of this car, and yeah, just probably an absolute blast to drive. The styling is definitely huge. 2 thumbs up from me. 6 Cars seal of approval. And again, as I pan over there at the standard Integra, it's just such a huge upgrade. The new Integra Type-S. Sorry, Japan, you don't actually get this car. I mean, you're building it, but not actually selling it here. But for the North American audience, this thing is sick. Now, since we're here, we might as well have a look at the FL5 Civic Type R2, just to have a little bit of a comparison. So obviously it looks very different, but underneath it's pretty much the same. As I said, same engine, roughly the same power output, same amount of torque, pretty much the same weight, a tiny bit narrower than the Integra. You can see there are some shared styling cues, like the triple center exit exhaust. Yeah, the Civic obviously looking quite a bit different than the Integra, but same sort of philosophy. The only difference, I would say, or the big main difference, is the Civic definitely goes for the sportier feel. The Integra goes for a little bit more of a comfort feel, just because it is the more luxurious brand. And just to further show off that point of the sport versus luxury, so the Civic definitely going for the more boy racer track day vibe with the red bucket seats, the Alcantara steering wheel, and yeah, that very different looking shift knob too, where the Integra definitely goes for the comfort feel with the interior. So yeah, I guess the big question for the day, guys, is Civic Type R or Integra Type S? That is the big question. What do you guys think? I mean, we've looked at both of them here. Very quickly, the Civic Type R, we've seen it numerous times now. The big fish for the day was the new Acura Integra Type-S. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. Would you go for the sportier track day vibe? Would you go for the more luxurious comfort style with the 5 extra horsepower? Let me know, guys. But without further ado, we'll head out of Honda here. We are pretty close to Guyane too, so might as well see what we can see. We came all the way here. Let's go check it out. Oh, and there we go. It's only fitting as we walk out of the door. DC5 Integra Type R. Very cool. Right, from the road to the car. We're in hot pursuit of the Carrera GT here. You gotta do what you gotta do.